Remember these girls' names.
Yeah,
God.
Nick doesn't remember anyone's names ever.
Glasses cool.
No.
Megane.
Can you imagine just being at a party, right, and you're just chilling against the wall with your drink, and Nick is just chilling, and there's like a couple like hot people who walk by, and Nick was like, dude, that her right there? What's her name? That's what I'm saying.
Me and one.
Hello, everybody. We're going to have a really good show today. That's stuck in my head now ever since Nick said it. We're going to have a really good show. What's that people they used to say in the circus? Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Step right up.
Let's get recordings of all that old shit. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Anime Sun Podcast. We're going to have a really good show today. And it's November. It's cold out. My nipples are hard. You are free to touch them if you'd like to. I am Sam the Bomb, and with me always is Danny.
But first, would you sit next to me?
And no Nick November.
Whenever I think about her, I get a tightness in my chest.
You could say so many different things with that. You could be like, I get a tightness in my balls.
I get testicular torsion.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, that's a real thing, dude. That was an episode of Venture Brothers, too. Thank you very much.
Oh, I don't watch that.
Best anime of all time.
I don't watch
Fuck
bad
you.
shows.
Yeah, you don't watch good shows. I agree.
I like how you changed it.
There's not enough Animal Face Johnsons in that one, although there's some.
There isn't.
There's a Truck
is
Face
not.
Johnson in that, dude. Trucules.
Oh, really?
There's a guy named Trucules.
Like Hercules. Hey, it's fucking fall season. Let's do it. I'm so excited. Welcome to the first batch of the first impressions of fall season anime. And we, of course, do how we always do. We're going to do down the list every other show. 8 shows on this batch, 8 shows on the next batch. And it's getting to that point, man. It's getting to that point where, like, so many shows in the past couple of years have started, and they're on their 3rd or 4th season, and they're coming on to, like, you know, so I'm betting like one season in like 2020 there's gonna be like 5 sequels, and we're all watching them. It's gonna be like Attack on Titan, SAO, Food Wars 4 Part 2.
Dude, there already is 5 sequels in this season. What are you talking about?
That's true.
You mean like 20
Yeah,
sequels?
there's a lot.
There's gonna be one season in the next couple of years where it's
There's
all
like
just
10.
sequels.
There's half the season sequels.
It's all just sequels, and it's gonna be a couple of random ass shows that are bad, or something. They're just terrible shows. But that's like, and it sucks too, because like, man, the carryovers. We gotta watch carryovers too. Anyway, we'll get to that later. But first of all, let's take a quick break right here, shall we? Boom, check that out for me, okay? And of course, go to Sherry's Berries.
Sherry's Berries.
Wow.
We gotta find a new.
I'm not into it today, all right?
We gotta find a new sponsor because Sherry's Berries has not contacted us.
Yeah,
just
they
gonna
haven't
find a new
randomly
one.
listened to our podcast. How dare they?
How dare they not listen to our podcast? Oh my God. Anyway, go to links.animesummit.net. You can find everything right there. Discord, Instagrams, Twitters, and YouTube channels. We have 2 YouTube channels, okay? So the podcast app that comes out every week goes on there the following weekend, and then we have a second channel where me and Danny put up Let's Plays. Sometimes Kolka does. Sometimes there's Mac, a couple vlogs on there that Mac did. And yeah, so you should go there and sub to that too. That's actually probably going to be like the more important YouTube channel for fun stuff, you know. So go there, subscribe. Also, leave us an iTunes review, because we are doing a thing where when we get to 100 reviews, we're going to do some little something. 100 reviews. Once we get to 100, and we're talking about it right now, we're not sure what we're doing exactly, but it's going to be awesome, okay? And also, patreon.com/anime summit. Become a patron today. Shout out to Danny B, the patron who won Danny's Assassin's Creed.
It's Danny and a
Odyssey.
mustache.
It's Danny and a mustache.
Danny's winning her own prize.
And if you become $1,000 tier, we'll give you a jar of Nick's bathwater.
Ew.
Yeah.
And
Gross.
oh no, actually, a framed 24 by 36, signed by Nick. Picture
Jar
of
of my
his foot.
bathwater.
Of his feet.
A framed. It's like a shadow box, and we just put a jar of your bathwater. It's like, it's a really huge frame, but the jar is like really small in the middle. Nah, dude. Seriously, no. Become patron today. You get early access to everything. You get entered in giveaways. You get Discord only channel, and you get behind the scenes stuff and behind the scenes goodies, and all that kind of stuff. So do that. Do that today. Become patron today. You guys are helping us out a lot. Thank you. So shout out to all the patrons. I love you guys. Let's do it. Fall season 2019. 8 shows this week, and then 8 shows next week. Part 1. Waifu
I feel like we got to
Husbando.
do more than 8 shows, man. There's a couple we missed.
There's a couple. Yeah, Nick was looking at the list and he was like, "Fuck." Maybe next week we.
I went
gotta
full
do
Tourette's.
Like
I'm
10.
like, fuck! Shit! That was me.
Shit.
That was me before the podcast. I was like blowing my nose and I was just going full Tourette's.
Maybe next week we should do 10. Maybe we should start doing 10 and 10.
Yeah, or 9 and 9. Split the difference.
Or 9 and 9.
Compromise.
Yeah, we could do 9 and 9. Yeah, yeah, we could compromise. Yeah.
We'll go the German route. 9.
9. Was ist das, Waifu? I'll tell you. It is Sumireko Sanshokuin from is that ORESUKI, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's funny.
She's really cute. She's super cute.
Oh, is she the creepy stalker chick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, she has the perfect moment where she pushes her glasses up and it makes a little clicking sound. It's like,
Best
Just
for all.
probably gonna do that every episode.
her nickname
She's-
is Pansy.
She's one of the cutest in my opinion, out of all them girls.
She's her nickname is after the actual flower,
Yeah, that's what a pansy is.
Pansy. A lot of the girls in that show are nicknamed after flowers.
Fucking Nick. I just said that.
Well,
And
I
then,
don't want people to think like panties.
That's even better. Anyway,
Flower patterned panties. There.
Husbando is arguably the most handsomest character of the season.
He's
Juuzou
smooth.
Inui, aka Gunface Johnson.
He's like a bald guy. That's what I imagine bald men feel like, just a gun.
Yeah, bald men are just guns. Don't at me.
You have to polish them.
You have to polish that.
Lex
yeah, dude,
Luthor.
no.
Every
This
bald
show-
man is Lex Luthor.
Yeah, that
All
show
of
is
them.
really friggin' cool. Really friggin' cool. I really like it. We're going to talk about that later. But yeah, Juuzou Inui, the overextended is what they call him, Gunface Johnson.
His name is Resolver. The Resolver, dude. Get it, though? Revolver? All right.
I don't understand.
Because it rhymes with revolver.
Because his head is a revolver.
Yeah, son.
Okay. Explain
Try
it
to
to me
keep
like
up.
explain it to me like I'm really stupid. Like slow it down for me. Revolver.
Revolver.
What's the? I don't understand the correlation.
He looks like the lizard man in Dorohedoro, which
Yeah,
I
you
read
said that
like
earlier. I
one
was like,
volume
but-
of that.
Here's the problem. One's a Gunface Johnson, the other one's a Lizard Face Johnson.
Yeah,
so I
same
don't know
thing.
how you're
though.
making. I don't
I
know
bet
how
if he
you're making
opens
that.
his mouth, there's like a man trapped inside of him.
Yeah, and Smokey's a dog. Like I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just like,
what I'm saying, dude.
so that's what I said. Let's get into it though, shall we? Number 1 on the list is, and these ones, let's talk about them. But obviously, like they're sequels, so we don't have to spend too much time on them. But number 1 on the list is the 4th season of My Hero Academia. I probably am the only one watching this, so I think me and Nick are.
Sideshow Bob voice. Actually, it's pronounced Boku no Hero Academia.
Boku Macadamia Nut.
Side note, everybody should subscribe to Weeb Simpsons on Twitter. It's funny.
Boku no Pico Macadamia Nut.
This
what a
is
lot of
the
people call
4th
it.
season, part 50. What is this one? Yeah,
Fourth season, part 50.
Oh, it's the first part of the 4th season. Oh, there's
Yeah, no,
there's 25 eps. Okay, got
It's just for the 4th season, yeah.
it. Yeah.
It really just picks up where it left off, but now,
Yeah, the first
there's-
episode's like a recap with like a photographer guy or a journalist.
yeah,
I mean.
Kinda, yeah. And he kind of deduces that like Deku or Midoriya is the one who was being pointed at by All Might when the incident happened where they were rescuing Bakugo.
Yeah, he says, now it's your turn. He's like,
No,
oh,
it's your
that's
turn.
not the audience. That's a specific person. And then it turns out he doesn't divulge the story because he's like, I got to let it run. Or I got to let it play out naturally.
Right.
So he gives him a photo of All Might eating a meat bun or something.
Meat bun. And, yeah, I thought it was cool. The journalist guy, his quirk is he can make cameras out of, like, lenses come out of his body and take pictures.
Oh my god,
with any
dude.
of them.
He is like the ultimate creepy porn guy.
They
you know
I mean,
how many upskirt shots he can get?
God.
I'm just saying, dude. It's a lot of money in that.
Just like if you like go out in public barefoot and then just make a camera lens come out of your foot while you're walking, just every step you take.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Get your mind out of the gutter. Anyway.
I've never understood the fascination with taking an upskirt photo. Like, you're gonna get this fucking blurry ass, like, weird angle of nothing. Not gonna be able to see anything. Doesn't make sense to me.
Nick, you're just sipping on a haterade, man. Haterade.
Even if you see something, it's like, okay, well, I see half of a thigh. All right, nice.
So now all the students of Class 1A are now trying to enrolling in their work-study program, which is basically an externship. So Mirio Togata, the number one student of the school, is working under Night Eye, which used to be All Might's sidekick. So he helps Deku get an externship with or a work study with Night Eye, which is pretty badass.
Oh yeah, they do the Dragon Ball Z thing too, where they walk in and they're like, "All right, the only way to get him to train you is you have to make him laugh." And I was just like, "Come on, do the tuna fish joke." You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
So stupid.
Dude, he should have done that. They didn't do that, obviously, but, you know.
Right.
Missed opportunity. That's all I'm saying.
But yeah, so basically I think now that all the students are in like work studies where they're actually going to like partake in investigation and stuff, we're going to see some shit. Plus there's that thing with that little girl with the horn on the right side of her head. So we're going to see some shit, I think. It's probably going to be more to talk about when we do our review, obviously. But I just got to say that the best character of this season is Mirio Togata because he's fucking Tintin.
Yeah, he's got that face.
He's a Tintin, man. He's Tintin. I love Tintin. I used to read those comics when I was a young warthog. Back when I was born in 1990. Anyway, Boku no Hero. If you're a fan of My Hero...
Okay, boomer.
Let's talk about it. Shut the fuck.
Only boomers were born in the 90s, bro.
No, they weren't. Dummy. Okay, anyway. Let's do this one. This is the fourth. Let's go on to the next one. And for Food Wars Shin no Sara, or the fourth plate, already has an 8 on Mal. It's only 3 episodes in.
What do you mean already? No, you know you can rate stuff before it comes out.
No,
every sequel has like a 9 before it even comes out.
That's true. You're
It's
right.
ridiculous.
You're right. Oh yeah, remember when Pingu in the City had like a...
Well, that one was a meme. That was different because everyone just gave it. They're like, let's get it to the top of the charts.
Let's just meme it because it's Pengu in the City. Yeah.
And then other people were trolling and they're like, no, now I have to give Steins Gate another 10. I'm going to make a new account. Steins Gate.
Steins Gate. So I think Nick is not caught up, but me and Danny are.
Because he's a square.
I'm like half a season behind.
Food Wars. Well, now that they're off of the train, it's now past they just done
the Infinity
the
train arc.
Yeah, the Mugen train. Yeah, the Tatsuki train going into Hokkaido and whatever. They're off now they're doing the Team Shokugeki, going right into it. The last part,
spoilers. They got off the train. I didn't know that.
Nick, just mute us right
wow,
now.
Sam.
So you don't have
Thanks.
to hear any spoilers.
Wait, the main character's still alive? Shit. You spoiled me.
Yeah, no, because it jumps right into it. It has not let up since the end of season 3. So like it goes right into the I'm afraid to spoil it for Nick now, but like,
I don't
gets
give a
right
shit.
back-
You can spoil it.
Okay, but like they start the Team Shokugeki at the end of season 3, and it just continues on. Like it's almost like it's not another season. It's just that we had to fucking wait for more episodes, pretty much. That's like the thing of shonens, though. So whatever. But
Yeah,
like
it's kind
it
of
does
like
not.
My Hero.
Yeah, it doesn't let up at all. Like it has not. It goes right back into it. It literally starts with like Soma and Irina and the rest of the rebels talking, going like, okay, so we about to cook some shit and fuck those guys because they're a bunch of bitches who probably drink tea with their pinky up all stupid. And then Soma's
I thought
like,
you were just
I feel
kidding.
that.
They probably drink.
They probably drink. And it gets right into it. It's freaking cool. I'm so excited to
They
finish
don't play
it.
no games.
They don't play games, and it's cool that some of the people that Soma fought like super hard in previous seasons are like on his
on
side
the team
now.
already. Yeah.
Like Kuga and Mimasaka. Well, we saw Mimasaka help him in season 3, but like
Wait, who's Mibasaka?
he's the guy who does the perfect trace. So like he literally
He can imitate
The
a
delinquent
chef's
guy?
skill.
yeah.
Wait, the really bulky delinquent guy?
Yep.
Wait, that's Migashima.
There's
Well,
two.
Migashima is also a bulky guy, but he's not a
Oh.
delinquent.
I don't know names.
But-
you just
But
gotta describe him.
Mimasaka was the guy who was like playing people for their knives. So like if
Yeah,
you
that
lost
guy.
him in a Shokugeki, he would steal your knife or your knife set. Yeah, dude, it was awesome. But like, oh man, dude, it's so good.
How much is
the hype
Arena
has
in
not-
it, dude? That's all I care about.
Well, she's gonna be an important piece. Like she really
Yeah,
is.
she hasn't really cooked anything yet.
I just want to
She's
see
a-
her blush, dude. That's it. She's my Bakugo, dude. That's all I care about.
Shut the fuck up.
For real, though, I'm not kidding.
For real. I loved that part in season 3 when she found out Soma's dad was like the guy that she
Oh,
looked
man.
up to.
Yeah.
And then she blushed like, oh. And then on the train when they were preparing for it in season 3, she like looked at Soma cutting something and she was like, oh wait, he's actually kind of cute. I'm blushing. Oh.
Wow, spoilers.
It's not like I did it for you, Baka. Yeah.
I want her
No,
to like
Food Wars-
never actually like him, though. That's the thing. You got to have that cat
yeah,
and
but
mouse.
you know she likes him.
She's got to be super tsundere, dude, and he has to like do the wall push, the Japanese wall push on her, and then like baby bird some food into her mouth, and then she can say disgusting, and then they
Nick,
keep making out. That's what I
Stop
want.
trying to
all
ruin
right?
this good show with your tired tropes, okay? Don't ruin a good thing.
How's that tired? Baby bird? Okay, whatever.
Leave it. Leave it alone. But anyway, Food Wars is nice. If you're into Food Wars and you
and
are
if you're
waiting or
not
something,
watching it, you should watch it.
if you're not, you should watch it. This has not let up. Like, it's really awesome. It goes right back into it. Make sure you eat something before you watch it. Because fuck.
It's actually going back to like, you know how when people are fucking eating the food and then their clothes just start bursting off and like they have like a fucking foodgasm?
Yeah.
It's coming back to that now.
Yeah, because they didn't do it that much in the last part of the season 3 because it got really serious.
They
after this.
didn't do it much in season 2 either. It let up after season 1 with the whole like clothes getting ripped off and everything.
That's the best part, dude.
The best part is when in season 3 when they explain it. They're like, when you go bare chested, it means that the food is like they like
Yeah.
have like a scientific explanation for it.
Oh, he's bare chested.
Yeah, I love it. It has like drawings and like a textbook thing. Like, so dumb. Oh my god, dude. Anyway, you should watch Food Wars. So let's get into some new shows, shall we? Next one on the list is Oresuki, Are You the Only One Who Loves Me? Are You the Only One Who Loves Me? Or Orewasuki Nano wa Omae Dake Kayo.
Jeez.
Which
No,
is,
no. Say it the right way, Sam. Do the roar.
I'm feeling
Do the
better so I can
roar.
do this. Orewasuki Nano Omae Dake Kayo. I used to love that in Food Wars when they yelled at the Aldini brothers. They'd be like, Ordini. It's like an Italian name. Anyway. Yeah, Orewasuki Nana wa Omae Dake Kayo. Are You the Only One Who Loves Me? Probably. I don't know. But this is the one where our waifu's from.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sanshokuin, Sumireko. Cutie.
What's her
stalker
name?
chick.
That's what I'm saying.
What's
her name? That's what I'm saying.
Freaking Nick, remember these girls' names.
Yeah,
God.
Nick doesn't remember anyone's names ever.
Glasses cool.
No.
Megane.
Can you imagine just being at a party, right? And you're just chilling against the wall with your drink, and Nick is just chilling, and there's like a couple like hot people who walk by, and Nick goes like, "Dude, her right there? What's her name?" That's what I'm saying, dude.
Me and what's her name are dating, all right? Because I have my arm around him. It's just like,
Nick, you guys been going out for like 2.5 years and you still don't know her
Look,
name?
I don't know names. You just have to describe them by characteristics.
Yeah, Nick still calls Tracer from Overwatch the yellow chick.
God.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Then who's Mercy? How do you describe
I don't know.
her?
She's the one who gives boob jobs, probably.
Actually, she probably could.
Well, she
Probably
has to
find
heal you. That's how else are you going to heal?
How else you gonna heal? You need big boobies. That's true. Anyway,
There's so much Overwatch porn. Like it's ridiculous. people use like the what is it, source filmmaker. Well, they probably use better stuff now, but you know what I mean. They use like the software to create it.
create porn, yeah. So this is a comedy romance kind of school setting, and it's by Studio Connect. Juro Kisaragi is a complete average second-year high school student who has 2 dates over one weekend with the student council president Sakura. This is from Mal, by the way. This is summary from Mal. Sakura Cosmos Aquino on Saturday, then with his childhood friend Himawari Hinata on Sunday. Sadly for Juro, both girls proclaimed their love for his best friend Taiyo Sunchan Oga, the ace of the baseball team. Accepting each of their requests for advice and guidance, he is now responsible for helping the two girls win the heart of the same guy. Whoops! You've gotten yourself into a jumble, my friend.
That's
That
a
is
love
pickle.
triangle? No, it's a square actually.
It's a square,
Because he likes.
and he's on the bottom
Wait,
corner.
does he like his childhood friend or not?
I
think he's just kind of mad at him.
He kind of just like gets this weird like creepy turn on kind of face whenever like she freaking hugs him because she has big ass boobs.
They all do. It's
And-
anime, Danny.
And he gets like fucking pissed at like the president and his childhood friend because like they're being all like flirtatious with him.
They're
but
basically cucking him.
Yeah, they really
That's
are.
what's happening. Well, no, the bench is what's cucking him. The cursed bench.
Yeah, the cursed bench.
Every
That
time
fucking
they have to
scene.
like confess, they're
man.
like, "First, would you sit down next to me on this bench?" and then they're
Literally,
like,
that's what the trope is.
it looks like they're about to confess to him, but they're like, "I like your friend." Oh, and he's like, "Bitchy, bitchy, bitchy," and then he's like thinking that in his head. Oh, and then his friend likes the girl who likes him, so it's a square. It's a
It's a
shape.
square.
It's more like
It's a
an
love shape.
octagon.
So, did you just say octagon?
We're gonna battle in the octagon.
I think Danny said octagon just now.
I said octagon. Roll back
One
the
more
tape.
time.
We need
One more time.
Sam, you need to insert the gong sound effect right there.
Okay, I will. Yeah,
and
no,
and
this
do
is
it
pretty
do it right
funny.
when Danny says it'd be like octa. Put it right there.
Just cut
Yeah,
me
yeah.
off.
Yeah, no, for real.
I'm pretty sure that's what you said. Anyway, yeah, no, this show's really funny. I found it a little boring. It's not my kind of thing. I don't know. Like
You
My name's
gotta
Sam
give
and
it a
everything's
chance.
boring.
You gotta give this a fucking chance, man.
I could just get tired of high school comedies with a bunch of women and
Look,
one
I
guy.
get it.
I don't know.
It has 2 guys in it though. All right, that's an upgrade.
Well, Sam, it's different because there's 2 guys.
Yeah, and the one girl who is supposed to be ugly turns out she has big ass titties.
All right, you unsold me. right
Not
there.
only that, but the guy, that voice actor who voices Juro is the same guy who voices Deku in My Hero.
First of all, Danny, how would you know that? You
Because
only
that'll
watch
make me
dubs.
want to watch it.
Excuse me, I know this. And not only that, he's the same guy that voices one of my favorite characters in Yaomushi Pedal. So own that
Oh,
bitch.
well,
Fuck you.
that explains it. Yaoi Mushi Pedal.
Fuck you. The best anime ever. Changed
Okay.
my mind.
Well, anyway, we're talking about this one. So what's her name likes the kid, and then he likes somebody. I don't fucking know who he.
He doesn't like anybody.
He does like her when he discovers she has the big ass titties.
Yeah, because
which makes sense. I don't.
Apparently,
I don't
like
blame
she
him.
didn't have her glasses at that baseball game, and he was literally eyeing her, and he didn't recognize her until like she exposed her boobs and took off her glasses.
Well, yeah, it was like cleavage, really, but yeah.
She literally ripped her top off in that one episode.
Yeah, but she no nipple. She didn't show him the nipple, so it's
no
fine.
nips, but like
she's still
pretty
pure.
much flashed him.
She's still pure and innocent.
This
so
is
it's
how we
fine.
review the show. We just like trying to figure out
They kind of
if it was a boob shot or not.
They banter. They have that bantering thing, like Bunny Girl Senpai type style, where they're like, "I hate you. Well, I love you. Well, I hate you. Well, I love you." Blah blah blah, and it's kind of funny. So yeah, she does the glasses push a lot of times. So that's fun.
Yep.
Are you guys going to?
That's my
continue
analysis.
Watching this one?
Say it again, Sam.
Are you guys going to continue watching this one?
Oh fuck yeah! This shit is funny, especially
It's
with the
a
freaking
rom-com.
bench.
Danny's of course gonna watch it. I'm gonna give it a few eps. Sure. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. I'll give it some time. It has a 7.8
I'll allow it.
on Mal. I'll allow it.
I don't even want to like. I hate when I'm playing Magic with somebody and you do a spell and they're like, "I'll allow it." Gets
like, resolves.
player. Shut the fuck up. Resolves.
Response
Shut up, man.
with it on the stack. Cast
Shut
this
the
trigger.
fuck up. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I get tired of the comedy school settings, bunch of girls.
Yeah,
5
son,
girls,
we
one
know.
guy.
We know. Look,
2 girls, 1
what do we
cup.
think's gonna happen? I think I haven't read the manga or whatever the fuck it's based on.
It's a
based
light
on
novel.
something.
All the girls
All
are
right,
gonna
close
leave him.
enough.
He's
Oh,
not
it's a
gonna
light
be.
novel, okay.
He's not gonna end up with anyone. It's gonna be a dumb ending. That's what's gonna happen.
Well, it is a light novel, so it could be pretty. It's probably whatever. But yeah, dude, I hope it's like. I hope he ends up with everybody.
And he's gonna have some kind of stupid positive, like it's about the journey like thing at the end, and he's like, it's fine.
No, it's
about
just gonna be a rom-com. It's gonna end on some like humor in some way.
That's just as bad, in my opinion. I don't know. It's dumb. All right, moving on to number 4, where our Husbando's from. No Guns Life.
Ooh, this is the
Juuzou Inui.
Madhouse show of the season.
Gunface
You can
Johnson.
tell it's Madhouse on account of the way it looks.
Madhouse.
In the middle of the street, Madhouse.
Madhouse.
Although Madhouse has been kind of slacking lately. Some of their recent shows haven't looked as good, but they're a big
Wait,
studio.
what was some of their recent stuff?
Let's click on Mal. Now that it's broken and I can't see.
No,
anything.
yeah, it actually just fucked up on my shit. Yeah.
You have to scroll like really far down.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of their
okay.
most of their big stuff is really looks really great. But anyway, No Guns Life. It looks pretty cool. I like how bold and thick everything looks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The gun dude.
Yeah, I do too.
His face is
Juuzou.
a gun. That's like the premise of this. Let's explain what this show is, if I can.
Oh, sorry. Yes, you're right.
I kind of skipped past it.
Studio Madhouse. Nick said that already. Studio Madhouse. And basically, the synopsis, this is also from Mal, the technology to create powerful cyborg soldiers has been released for public use by the Beruren Corporation. Those outfitted with robotic parts are known as the Extended. Juuzou Inui, one such Extended, was created as a soldier and has no memories of his former life. But now, after the war, he runs a business that takes care of Extended-related incidents around the city. He kind of is like, you could say he's kind of like a detective.
Yeah, he's like.
But they call him a resolver.
An enforcer or like a freelance. Yeah.
You
He
go
has
and
a
hire
fee.
him.
Yeah, he's a guy. He's the guy.
He's the guy. Yeah, like, you know a guy who knows the guy who can help you.
He's a PI.
It's Juuzou. Yeah, he's like you know what was it? The guy from Big O. He was a negotiator.
Oh, there you
Is
go.
what they called him. Yeah. Except he piloted the Big O. But anyway, dude, yeah. So they kind of explain it a little bit, and they talk about the war. It's like a thing in the past, and the city they're in is like really run down. I wouldn't say it's dystopian, but it's pretty like.
Oh yeah, it's like Battle Angel Alita kind of.
Yeah, Yeah, like everything's
It's very
functioning,
similar to
everything's
that. There's
fine,
like this
but it's-
underground like shithole city.
Yeah, it's dilapidated, but everything is running and functioning.
People
like,
are all like
shit.
cyborgs getting sold for parts and all that.
Right, and there's even like one guy where there's a one character named Mary, and she's like a mechanic / doctor or an extended doctor.
This is literally Battle Angel Alita.
Yeah, actually, now that you
Kinda.
say that, I'm kind of
he's
thinking
like,
about that a lot.
I don't remember my origins.
Right, because he was a
You got this,
soldier.
yeah. This is like a funnier, sillier version of it. Kind of. It's not that funny, but it's like
It's a
some moment.
mixture of Battle Angel Alita with Full Metal Alchemist.
And Dorohedoro.
with Heat Guy J. He's like Heat Guy J.
Mm-hmm.
guys
Bless
remember
you.
Heat Guy J.
Bless you.
Thank you, Nick.
I don't know what that is.
Wow, really? You don't know Heat Guy J? Okay, well, get educated. And fucking
Read a book.
but like, so they explain that Juuzou, or Gunface Johnson, is like, he's what they call an overextended. So like, they did some shit to him, literally. Obviously, you can tell by looking at his fucking face, he's a gun face. So like, I don't know, but it's really cool. He's also got these parts in his arm, like he's got I don't know what you call that gun part, but the revolver part, you know, he can put bullets in there and like do these really crazy ass punches. He like stops a fucking train, like he stops a bullet train by punching it. And it was awesome. I was like, wow, I wish I could punch a bullet train like Saitama or Gunface Johnson. Do you think he could at least match a punch from Saitama?
No.
Probably not, actually.
Nobody
never
can.
mind. Stupid question. Sorry. But no, like, it's really cool. And he's one of those like characters who's like, you know, he's kind of a loner. He's not super, super serious or super grumpy or anything like that, but like, he kind of just wants to do his job and live
smoke
life,
his
you know?
special brand cigarettes and drink his
Tanegashima.
coffee. How the hell does
Tanegashima.
Okay, first of all, plot hole. He says he doesn't want to get wet and rust, but he's drinking coffee. What the fuck?
He does have a mouth, you know.
Plot hole, Danny. All right.
Yeah, maybe the
Carry
inside
on,
of the
son.
mouth is like, maybe the inside of the mouth is like,
It's
Flesh.
coated in flesh.
or coated in polycarbonate. I don't know.
Actually, he probably kidnapped a child and stole their esophagus or something, so it's fine.
Okay, he's not like that. But like,
He's the good
Just-
guy.
but like, yeah, he kind of has a soft spot for like, you know, innocent
Women.
people, and like he doesn't like
Yeah.
bullshittery. So like, the beginning, he runs into this kid who is being experimented on by the Beruden Corporation, but they put a new like extended device in him called the Harmony, which means he can like, they took out his throat and put it in his throat, and he basically can take control of an extended, like mind control almost, by using like the vibrations and sonic sounds in his harmonic device in his throat. So like, what he does is he takes over an extended,
Get
kidnaps
out of
his
my
human
head,
body.
Xavier.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm thinking.
yeah. Fucking X-Men. I'm the Juggernaut.
I'm the
bitch.
juggernaut, bitch.
Yeah. But and he kidnaps his human body, and then he runs into Juuzou and says, "Can you help me out? Take care of this kid." And then Juuzou starts finding more shit out about the Beruden Corporation, and he's like, "Wow, these guys are a bunch of bitches." And pretty much the rest of the show is probably going to be Juuzou fighting against them.
Well, he's
because
probably
they're
going to
just
enter like a roller derby tournament or something at this point.
like, yeah, it's probably going to be called Murder Ball, or
yeah,
Motor Ball, or
something like
that.
a murder ball.
Yeah. Yeah. And then once he makes enough money, he can go up to Thai fairs and it'll be fine.
Yeah, and he can talk with Edward Norton.
And then the Major comes in and yeah. But like,
And then starring ScarJo.
ScarJo, yeah.
God.
But Scarlett Johansson plays a Japanese character and not Mary.
Tom Cruise too, The Last Samurai. He's actually good in that, but yeah, whatever.
No, dude, this show is cool though. I'm gonna keep watching it. It's on Hulu.
It has a dub
And,
too. It's like a couple episodes
It's
behind,
pretty good.
but yeah, the dub is good. I like it. Who's the main voice actor is good. Didn't look
For
up his name.
Juuzou.
Yeah.
Who's his? Let's see. Hold on a second.
Well,
Oh,
Mal
it
is kind
doesn't
of
list
broken
his-
right now, but
yeah, it's only listing his
Daiki
Japanese
is in
actor.
this one too. He's in a lot.
He's getting paid. He's getting that paycheck. Hell yeah. But yeah, No Guns Life. You should check it out. It's a really cool show. Also, we probably should have mentioned where the other shows are being, where you can watch the other shows, and I didn't. But like, My Hero is also on Hulu. Food Wars and Orisuki are on Crunchyroll.
Just go to because.moe, and it shows you where you can watch a lot of stuff.
Boom.
Because.moe.
Because.moe. All right, number 5 on the list. Probably the other favorite show that I had out of the new ones that are not sequels. Kemono Michi, Rise Up. I thought,
Of course.
first,
Typical.
yeah.
Danny
Yeah,
likes
This is no
sports
surprise.
shows and the romance. Sam likes the Animal Face Johnsons.
Well, me and Danny like wrestling, and I also just like Animal Face Johnsons. So
This one, I mean, I like this one. I thought the concept was really funny, especially the first episode. But I don't know. I think the third episode kind of, I don't know. I'm on the fence on this one, to be quite honest.
So this one's by Studio Engi, and I can't really tell you what else they've done. Actually, they haven't. This is all that's listed is this one. But it's so a professional wrestler and animal lover Shibata Genzo is suddenly summoned to another world. Greeted by a princess, she requests to get rid of the evil beasts roaming in the world. Outraged that he was asked to kill monsters, Genzo German suplexes the princess. Unable to get back to Earth, he decides to live a peaceful life and manage a monster quote-unquote pet shop. So, like, that actually synopsis was kind of bad. It didn't really explain much. But, like...
Oh, no, that was that was a perfect synopsis.
Well, but it also didn't explain, like... So, Shibata Genzo, he is a wrestler named Animal Mask. And he gets summoned to this other world mid-match. Mid of a championship match from
Dog
Japan.
included. The dog came with him.
His...
Wait,
yeah, with
this
his little
this
puppy.
is an isekai? What?
Yeah, it's an
Yeah,
isekai.
it's an
Fucking
isekai.
A. At this point, you can't even tell anymore. They're like, you get 4 seconds at the beginning of episode 1. It's like, oh, you got transported. All right. Here we go. Have fun.
Have fun. Yeah, he's got this little puppy. And his wrestling name is Animal Mask, and he loves animals. Like, so much to the
Literally,
point.
like he
probably
gets,
more than
like,
I
creepy,
do.
Oh.
creepy vibes every
loves
time
animals.
he sees a fucking furry.
I hope
Yeah,
this
it's almost
doesn't
it's almost a little
awaken anything in
borderline
me.
creepy.
This better not awaken anything in me.
Yeah, this doesn't awaken anything in me.
We're going to insert that clip into both of these episodes, especially when we do B-Stars.
But yeah, like he probably loves animals more than I do, which is saying something, okay? But like he gets to this other world, and the princess is like, you got to slay the beasts and all the demon beasts and the demon king, and he's like, ma'am, did you just ask me to hurt an animal? So then she was like, well, yeah, the demon beast. So then he goes behind her and German suplexes her.
Yeah, but
And
before
then-
he does that, like she's all like, "Oh, hero, please! There's people around."
She's like, at least after we can do this after you slay the demon king.
And then that's when he
And she
German-
blushes, but he's like, no, I'm gonna German suplex you. Like, I'm not trying to hit on you. And then he runs away because the knights are like, dude, you can't fucking just German suplex the princess. Then he
I think
dipsets.
honestly, when he's like doing his wrestling matches with people, I love it whenever like he defeats someone, you hear like that 1, 2, 3, and then the bell goes off.
not only is he doing the German suplex, he's doing it for the pin. So like he stays in that position for 3 seconds, and then you hear like the 1, 2, 3, and then a ding.
And then cheering for someone.
Like randomly. The show is a little self-aware. Like it's definitely a little poking fun at isekais also. Mm-hmm. So it's like instead of some like crazy overpowered hero, let's throw in a
wrestler.
Let's throw in a wrestler who's like
He's still
who's
kind of
quirky about
overpowered.
it.
Like he beats an orc. Yeah, an orc.
An orc, yeah, actually, yeah.
I was gonna call him an ogre, but
So like they start doing like it's like fucking Konosuba, you know, like how they're trying to do quests to get money. So like
yeah, there's
he's
like a
trying
quest board in the local town
The
center.
guild.
Yeah, the guild
The
hall.
guild.
Yeah,
and he saves this one cat ear girl from or wolf girl from being sold, and
Shigure.
she's like obsessed with money.
Oh, so it's like Shield Hero.
Yeah.
Now he's got to
Yeah.
get a bird sidekick.
Well, she kind of put herself into that situation because she like made that agreement. But like,
victim blaming. All right.
She admits it though.
Yeah, she's like, he's
Stockholm
like, well,
syndrome.
at least you're not going to be sold. And she's like, well, no, like that was my agreement. Like, and he was like, okay, well, now I kind of don't feel as good about doing a good deed or whatever. Like, you're kind of an idiot. But like, she's like really obsessed with money, and she realizes how strong he is. But instead of like, so they start doing quests to like hunt demon beasts. But instead of beating them or killing them, he just like rubs their belly and makes friends with them and shows them love, and they become his friend. So like they just start collecting all these demon beasts, and they're like,
Let's open
They're
up
like,
a
"Holy
pet shop.
yeah, like so he's like he wants to open a pet shop, which was his dream to do in the real world, obviously, but he couldn't do it because he's not there anymore. But yeah, so now he wants to open a pet shop in this world, and he's got like a unicorn, he's got a Cerberus and a salamander, or a salamandra rather, and a bunch of monkeys, and he's just like, there's one part where he falls asleep and he's dreaming about being surrounded by animals, and then he wakes up because the wolf girl, I forgot, Shigure, yeah, Shigure is the name of the wolf girl. She wakes him up and he's like, oh, Shigure, I just had this wonderful dream. I was surrounded by all kinds of animals, and it pans
And
out,
it's
and it's literally the same animals.
Yeah.
And she's like, that's what's happening now, though, and we have nowhere to put them. Like,
We have
and
no
he's
money.
like, oh, he's like, I suppose you're right. But yeah, like, and then so, then he gets a quest to go fight orcs because that's gonna pay a lot of money, and he doesn't have really a quarrel about fighting with them because they're kind of human-like. They're not really animals, you know. They're like, you know, they're just like humans, but they're green. With
Yeah, he
horns
looks
and
at him. He's
fangs.
like, "Oh, they're not."
Yeah,
animals.
he looks at he
Yeah.
looks at the hand like the monster handbook or whatever.
yeah, there's little monster handbooks like bestiaries in the guild.
That's what it's called. Beastries, yeah.
Yeah, so he goes and fights him, and then like he just whoops their ass. He whoops the biggest orc's ass.
Literally
He does the same move.
a
He
fucking
suplexes
match.
it.
Yeah,
It's a wrestling
he
match.
does like an Azuna kick, and then like, I mean, he gets a good couple hits on Shibata too, but like he ends up like overpowering him and winning, and then he earns like his respect, and they're like homies all of a sudden. Like it's like,
That's what I'm saying, dude.
yeah, dude, that's how you do it. Like it's like he's like TCB, dude. He's taking care of business. Like he's just like, nah, dude, it's cool. I got you. Don't cause trouble for the villagers no more. And he's like, all right, man, you cool, respect.
And then he
like,
gives the
just
orc a
walks away.
name, and it evolves
Yes,
like the slime show.
like the
It's
slime
all
show.
blending together now.
Like Pokemon. Dude, yeah. No, I thought it was gonna be a little SAO like a little more serious. Like
Are you kidding
I
me?
don't know why.
Look
Yeah, I
at
don't know
him,
why I
dude.
thought that.
He's a
I
pro
didn't read the
wrestler.
I didn't read the synopsis. Well, I thought he was gonna be like this badass wrestler, and he just starts like, you know, suplexing dragons and
No,
shit.
I knew it was gonna be silly.
God, I
like
hope he
just,
suplexes a
just,
dragon.
just how the cover art is like.
Yeah, there's like a wolf girl, and then there's his
Yeah.
puppy, and then there's like
Definitely
There's a-
not going to be serious at all.
and then it definitely like when the wolf face Johnson like was like gonna capture him or capture him and the puppy, he like just rubs his belly.
He like literally like bear hugs him, and he's like smothering his face in his fur.
Dude, yeah.
He's like freaking out, like, "What are you doing to me?"
Yeah.
And then he's all like, "No, don't worry, you're gonna like this."
He's like rubbing his belly, and he goes, "Oh!" and he hot dogs on the floor, like. Just like- And then ever since then, he's like afraid to be around him. He's like, no.
He's like afraid to go outside. Like,
He like blushes and goes, no. So stupid. Oh my god. Hey, if you own a dog or a cat and you don't like rub your face on their side or their back, we're all furry, then you're doing it wrong. Like you're doing it completely wrong.
very wrong.
You're doing it super wrong. The other day we were chilling and Trisha's like, Luna, you smell like a cat. I'm like, yeah, Luna, how dare you smell like the thing that you are? Jesus Christ. Fucking cats, dude. Anyway,
Dude,
You
a
should watch
cat ran
Kemono Michi.
on the field Monday Night Football.
yeah, yeah, literally right before we started recording, like Tonto posted what is it, Cowboys and the Giants, right?
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Yeah. I don't know, it doesn't matter. But a cat ran out on the field. It was really cute.
yeah.
Touchdown by the cat, lateral movement. Anyway, watch
The
Kemono
announcers
Michi.
were
I think it's really
announcing
cute.
the cat's movements.
Yeah, it's like, oh, look at that great lateral movement. You should watch Kemono Michi, though. It's really cute. I think it's really cute. Give it a shot anyway. I mean, it's pretty funny. Even the first 3 episodes are pretty funny. So like,
yeah, you'll know. You'll know if you watch the first few episodes. You like it. Keep going.
Yeah. Otherwise, I don't know if it's going to be a good show altogether, but we'll see. So moving along. CHOYOYU, high school prodigies have it easy even in another world.
Another isekai.
This one, yeah, is stupid.
Yeah, this one wasn't so great, but yeah.
Studio Project Number 9. What else have they done? Project Number 9. I don't remember.
Love Potion number 9.
Roku. Oh, they did Roku, which is another basketball one.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh, they did Kenka Bancho Otome, dude. I love that. That one was a short. That one was cool. And they're also doing another show that we're reviewing on the next batch also. But yeah, okay. So Project Number 9, Studio Project Number 9. 7 Japanese high school students enjoy international renown for their remarkable talents. One day, these friends survive
completely
a plane
unrealistic talents too, by the way.
Yeah,
they're like, I'm the best in the world, and I'm only in high school. Fuck off, dude.
I'm the best politician. I'm the prime minister of
Yeah,
Japan.
it's like,
Yeah.
I own the biggest company in the world. I'm like
There's
15.
a politician, a businessman, a doctor, a journalist,
fucking
a
doctor.
samurai.
It takes
Yeah.
that long, as long as longer than you're in high school to become a doctor. It takes like a decade, more than that.
There's like a prince or something. Or
A magician.
Okay, that
a
one I can believe.
a swordsman. Well,
Yeah,
swordswoman.
samurai.
Samurai.
Or
Swords
Yeah.
person, Danny.
a-
Thank you very much.
A girl who's like a freaking genius and she can like build shit. In,
That
like,
one's pretty
less than
believable
Yeah.
too.
Hours.
So
Well, sort
anyway,
of.
so
Really,
anyway,
it's like the
Sorta,
businessman and the
kinda.
politician are the least believable.
so they go on this plane to go to this island, and they survive. It crashes. They survive it, but they wake up in a medieval fantasy world called Frasiagard, where 2 human races live side by side in a feudal society. The Byuma, who have animal features and formidable strength, and the Huma, who have a small chance of magical aptitude. After being rescued by the Byuma, Winona and her
Already
adopted
forgotten
11
what
daughter
happens in this fucking show.
and her adopted elven daughter Riruru.
The show starts off with the guy waking up and this elf chick with huge cans that wobble every time she breathes, and she's like, "Let me baby bird you," and then she makes out with him. She like chews up his meat
right
for
away.
him, and then she's making out with him. I'm like, this is gonna be a good show. Then they stop
Right
doing
away,
that. And then they stop doing that. Pulled the old switcheroo on you. Thought I was gonna say that was the bad part.
I pulled a sneaky on you.
Yeah, pulled a little sneak. The Bob Ross.
Yeah, Bob Ross's son. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's so dumb. Like, this is like, okay. Do you remember Isekai Cheat Magician? That one was like really bad, right? Because like they came into the world and they were automatically overpowered. These kids were overpowered before going into the other world.
They're like, we're gonna take over the world in 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's so stupid. It's like
They're like, I'm gonna
okay.
overthrow this long-standing merchant company in a week.
Yeah, it almost
Logistics
seems like
of that don't make any sense.
this is like a forced. It's like a show where they try and force cool moments in it, like just because the kids are so. Like,
I'm so cool and overpowered.
The last show that kind of reminded me of that was like this was No Game No Life.
Well, that show was actually entertaining though.
That one was actually entertaining.
Don't put that on the
though.
same level as this.
I think they tried to do that though with this, and it just but like with 7 kids instead, and each of them had like a, like.
Well, with
one
No Game
fucking
No Life, they were
doctor.
just good at playing games. Like it actually made sense.
Yeah.
They weren't like a fucking doctor at age 10.
Yeah, doctor. A politician.
Voiced by an old woman or whatever. Like she's like, "Oh, look how deep my voice is, and I'm 14." Fuck you.
Yeah,
You're not 14.
the main guy, Tsukasa
40.
Mikagami, is the Prime Minister of Japan. Come on.
Wait, is he the same guy from Babylon? I'm just kidding.
Do. Insert the.
Because Babylon had a
We'll do it
young
later.
politician.
We'll do it
man.
later.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one's dumb. I don't know. I'm not gonna watch this shit.
It's not like
stupid.
horrible. It's just like so.
It's a little
mediocrely
entertaining,
bad.
but
It's so
Yeah.
it's
so
very
blatant,
far
yeah.
fetched with the whole like
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
high
it's not that
schoolers
terrible.
being
It's just-
like a prime minister and an entrepreneur and shit like that.
if you really
I
like the
will say-
overpowered fantasy isekais, then give it a try.
I will say the character design though is pretty on point. I like the design of the samurai girl. I do like the design of the main character in his suit
I like that
and
elf
his white
titty
hair.
chick.
We know Nick.
Dude, when she's putting the lotion on that guy's hands, I was like, oh, ASMR.
And of course, like the inventor is like the little tiny.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
the lolly.
Ringo.
The lolly, yeah.
Precious
She's the
lolly
inventor. She's an
breathing.
inventor. She's got a like, cute little red hat with like.
She reminded
like
me of
faded-
Len from SAO.
Yeah, actually, she kind of reminded me of that too.
Not as
yeah.
cute, obviously. Not nowhere near as
Not as cute.
but just saying.
But she has like a big, huge pink backpack and all her shit's in there. And she's like, "Oh, let me just MacGyver this real quick, no problem." But like, yeah, I don't know. I will say that I'll give it that. But like, I'm not gonna finish watching this.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna drop it.
We're gonna.
I'm gonna
move
drop
right
like
along.
half of this shit probably because
Moving right along. Moving right
Don't have time.
along. I don't got time for.
actually I do.
isekais
I
right now.
definitely do have time.
You have the most time out of all three of us.
Yeah, but
you
I'm
know
the
what,
worst.
Danny?
Danny, I'm the worst at managing it. All right, so I basically
You know what,
don't
Danny?
have it.
Leave Nick alone, okay? He has to
Leave
wake
Nick
up.
alone.
He has to
Oh,
go to
here we
work
go.
and take a
Cue
poop.
the
and then-
violin.
I have to always be sick all the time.
Yeah, Nick is sick all the time.
That's my thing. Don't
Okay,
take that
can we
from
move
me.
on to my favorite show, please?
yeah, let's move on to
your
Danny.
obviously your favorite show.
Number 7 on
predictable.
our list is Ahiru no Sora,
The best show. Anime of
the
the
best
season.
show.
Anime of the year.
So this is
It's
my
already on
studio deal.
Danny's decade list after 3 episodes. Just
Actually,
because it's a
after
sports
after
show.
5 episodes, there's already
Oh my
5
God, you
episodes
guys.
out.
All right, you're a bunch of
I need to do
bitches.
some
This-
calculations. You go ahead and give the summary.
All right, Nick, you go ahead. I'll put some
Since I gave
calculator
you
noises.
permission, you should do the summary.
I'll allow
'Cause
it,
that's how this works.
or I'll put some calculator noises.
Even
right
though
here.
you were already saying the summary, I could have just shut up and let you do it.
God damn it.
You know,
Now I have to explain it while still interrupting you.
carry on.
Studio Diomedia. You know Diomedia. You know them. Lacking what is considered the most important asset in basketball, Sora Kuramatani has struggled with his short height since the inception of his love for the game. Despite missing this beneficial aspect, Sora's unwavering drive never allowed his small stature to dictate his ability to play. Believing strongly in trying his hardest and persistently practicing to prove his capability. Yeah, dude. This show is about him playing basketball. This kid, he enrolls in high school, the new high school, as a freshman.
He's that kid from Haikyuu. He's the same guy
No.
because he's short.
Just because he's short doesn't mean he's the same person. And also, first of all, completely different sports altogether.
He doesn't have as
Fucking
long of
Danny.
a neck.
That's Danny's well actually moment. Well, actually, that's volleyball.
Glasses push.
Yeah.
Yeah. we need a glasses push sound effect.
Yeah. No, it has to be the ka-ching thing
Oh,
when the
yeah.
shine happens.
I
Yeah.
like the subtle one though. It sounds realistic.
Nah, realistic is dumb. This is anime, fam. This is anime, fam.
This is anime, fam.
This ain't nothing realistic. But no, like, so Sora enrolls into Kuzu High School or Kuzuryu High School, and he wants to join the basketball team. But the school is known for kind of having
Delinquents.
delinquents, and like not everybody, but like
With
the-
pompadours and afros.
yeah, everyone kind of fears
And
some of
peepholes.
the delinquent.
The boys' basketball team is really like the delinquent.
Yeah, so they
club.
just because every student is required to join a club, and joining the basketball team is only like where the delinquents are, and they fucking just don't play. They just meet in the clubhouse and just fuck around, play mahjong.
They
play
peep in the
cards,
girls' locker
whatever.
room too.
They have peepholes into the next room, which is the girls' locker room,
That's what I'm saying. dude.
and we know Nick, and
There should be a counter for how many times I've said that's what I'm saying.
that's what I'm saying.
I
dude.
feel like I've said it like 20 times.
So I'm saying. But like, so it's really cool because like so Sora is like, why don't you guys play basketball? Y'all tripping. And they're like, because you're a little bitch. So then they start picking on him, right?
Well,
And
at first he was in the gym and he was shooting some hoops and everything. And then all of a sudden the boys basketball team came in and they're all like, this is our court, blah blah blah, you can't be doing that. So
yeah, and then they basically said like, this is our turf and whatever, and then they kind of tell him the lowdown, and then another character named Chiaki, the big fro dude who looks like my brother, he's like, he explains to Sora like, nah, dude, like, yeah, it's the basketball team, but they don't do shit. Like you're supposed to be in a club, so they say they're in that club, but they don't do. They're the delinquents. We're the delinquents here, you know, and Chiaki kind of starts respecting Sora and. Because he's like, he doesn't give up, you know, like he always fights against people who are 10 times bigger than him.
And he gets
always
the
wants
shit
to
beat out of.
Yeah, he doesn't. He just wants to play basketball. He'll do anything he can to do it, and he'll even stand up to these punks who are bullying him around, you know. So at the end of the first episode, he challenges him to a game, and he was like, how about we do this? Let's play basketball. If I win, I get to play here whenever I want. And if you win, I'll never play basketball here. I'll fuck off.
I'll do whatever you say. Like I'll clean the club room and everything like that. Like, pretty much became their dog. Like yeah.
So Momoharu, the leader of the group and the basketball team, is like, "Fuck you. All right, I'm not gonna do a 1-on-1. We're rusty as fuck." He's like, "I didn't say it had to be a 1-on-1. All 5 of you against me." And then fucking Sora clocks them, dude.
It was so cool. It's so awesome.
Dude, it was badass. He
5-on-1.
He faked left. He faked right. He ducked bitches. He pivoted bitches. It was
what would
awesome,
his pro basketball equivalent be?
Scottie Pippen,
like Allen Iverson or somebody.
They call him Tiny Town in the show.
Tiny Town.
That's what they call him.
Yeah. Anyway, so like
he's he's the mini Black Mamba because he's
like,
Kobe.
Like Kobe.
He can dribble.
He's a baller. He can ball. That's all that matters. Because the thing is like, it kind of reminds me of Rock Lee from Naruto. So Rock Lee is not really good at.
He just trains real hard.
Well, because he's not good at regular other jutsus. He's not good at.
Oh yeah, he's good at one thing, right?
So what he did was he put all his focus into taijutsu, which is hand-to-hand combat. So he's really good at taijutsu and like clocking bitches. So what Sora does is because his height, he doesn't have the height, he makes up for it by like becoming like a super precise like shooter. So
yeah, he's
like
very
really good
accurate with his shooting.
He's really good.
Oh, he's he's like Steph Curry. He just shoots threes. Yeah,
definitely like Steph Curry. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. But like he can easily tell the distance, like how far away he is from the basket, how far away he is.
Yeah,
from
that's
anything.
That's a superpower. He has great depth perception. He's like, that stick isn't long enough to reach those panties in the women's locker room or whatever.
Yeah, which is funny because like that's how Chiaki discovered that he had really good depth perception. He was trying to
because there was like panties on the floor and Chiaki was trying to grab them and Sora's all like, "You're not gonna reach that."
Yeah, because he put a stick under the wall from their locker room into the next room with like a hook at the end of it.
Yeah.
It was like a stick from the track and field team. Like it was one of the things that they jump over, you know? But right away, Sora, before he even put the thing under it, Sora was like, yeah, you're going to be like...
Yeah, you're not going to reach that.
You're going to be like 15 centimeters short. And then right when he did it, he was like, oh, you're right. And then later, he tells Momoharu, who's actually, you find out is his twin brother. He's like, nah, dude, that fucking kid is unreal. Like, he was able to tell, like, that I couldn't get the panties.
Momoharu is no slouch either. Like, he can dunk pretty good.
And I think that was the cool part about the end of episode 2.
Yeah.
Was after they got beat, Momoharu discovers that, like,
he misses basketball. He misses playing basketball.
Right, and like he sees that Sora has been shooting hoops for like 4 hours.
He shoots. He does his threes. He does 1,000 shots every day.
And because he had said to Momoharu, or Sora did after he beat him, he was like, "Promise we'll play together. Like let's play basketball together on the same team." And then Momoharu just walked away because he was embarrassed that he lost, right? And then the one cool girl, her name is Madoka, actually, Madoka Yabuchi. She's actually like super awesome.
She's the ace. She's the ace player for the girls' basketball team.
For the girls' team, and she was kind of like, Momoharu, like, what you don't understand is like he's been here for 4 hours and he's already shot like 1,020 shots, and he's still waiting for you to go in there and play basketball with him because he believes in you. And then Momoharu has like this moment.
Show is so freaking good.
Yeah, he has like this moment because he quit basketball because he thought he wasn't good enough because his coach made him feel like shit.
Yeah, because he kept missing all his shots in middle school.
So like he gets like reignited by this.
He gets benched.
He gets benched, and it fucking defeats his self-esteem. And then here's this random kid who's really short, whoops all they ass, and then now like Momoharu's like, okay, you know what? I'm about to go to work. This kid is lighting the fire in me to play basketball again. It was just really cool. The way they did it was really fucking awesome.
I'm really waiting for Chiaka to start playing because I want to see him fucking play. Like, God.
I like how Chiaki's always like, no, it's too much effort, dude.
Yeah, like he's so fucking lazy, and it's like, come on, man, like let's go, get on that fucking court.
That's literally my brother and Nick. Like, he looks like my brother, and Nick and my brother are always like, yeah, he looks like Sudi. He's always like, nah, dude, I don't want to do that. Like, it's funny, dude. Dude, it's a really cool show.
It's 50 episodes.
You know what's a plot hole though? Biggest plot hole of the season. He was taking shots right in the gym, and the girl said he took 1,000 shots. That is bullshit, because even if he spent 1 second per shot, that would be 16 hours of shooting. There's no way. He was there for like 4 hours or whatever. No, false. I call baloney, and
all right,
I'm dropping the show.
We're going to do a new ththing on Anime Summit called Haterade of the Podcast, Haterade of the Hour. That is Nick.
And that is Nick.
Napkin Math.
Haterade. He's been
Nick.
calling all random like plot holes. Oh, why does Gunface Johnson drink coffee if he's afraid of rusting?
Exactly, dude. 1,000 free throws, dude. Bullshit. Nope.
You're supposed to go. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Maybe 100. Yeah, I'd believe 100. Yeah, couple hundred.
I'll believe 100.
200, maybe. You know.
I'll allow it. I'll allow 100.
Dude, watch my math be like way wrong somehow.
Yeah, dude. One of our patrons is gonna be like, actually,
1,000 divided by 60. Look, there's 60 minutes an hour. 1,000 divided by 60. That's 16 hours, right? Okay. Tell me I'm wrong. I don't fucking know. I'm pretty sure that's right.
You're wrong. I'm just gonna say
wrong.
right
that
now.
doesn't sound
wrong.
right.
Look,
yeah,
if you took 1 second per shot, and you did 200 shots, that's 200 seconds. Oh wait, I think I did that wrong. That's 1,000 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? It's still bullshit because it would take more than 1 second. It would take like 3 seconds. There.
God,
16 hours. I'm standing by it. Fuck it, dude. He was there all day.
he was there all day.
He skipped class. He was just in the gym all day.
Yeah, it didn't matter. Anyway, I think it's going to be a really cool sports show. The recent sports shows have been whatever for me. Like Hanebada was okay.
Hanebada was good.
It was all right.
Fuck you guys. God.
Danny, every sports show 10 out of 10 to you.
That was
that's
the
not
last
true.
one.
That's not true.
The last
what
one.
show is not 10 out of 10?
I wasn't really a fan of Kuroko no Basket. I did like it, but it's not. It's not I mean, it is a favorite of mine, but it's not a 10 out of 10. So
can I get a soundbite of Nick just going, oh?
It gets curiouser and curiouser.
The difference between Kuroko no Basket and this one is
There's no
that
superpowers.
yeah, this is definitely a little bit more realistic, somewhat realistic. There's no like very shonen type like, oh, where did the ball go? Like how in Kuroko does that.
He literally went invisible.
So yeah, there's nothing like that or anything. So I really do like this one a lot. And there's a lot of episodes for this one, so I'm excited.
So what I was trying to say was, I'm saying sports anime recently, like Hanebada was the last one I enjoyed for like seasonal stuff.
You need to watch Haikyuu.
Well, yeah,
That
I'm
one's
gonna
good
but I'm watching Hunter x Hunter right now, so chom down.
Fuck that shit. Everyone's gonna hate
Oh my
me.
god, Danny! Okay, I gotta say this right now.
Danny,
guys,
Hunter x
Time
Hunter is
out.
better than any
No.
sports
Time
show
out.
you've ever watched.
Time out.
Time out.
I'm gonna tell you right now. We're gonna say it right now. I make fun of Nick all the time for being the haterade guy. But if we really look at who sips the most haterade, it's Danny.
Yeah, Danny, you like two things. You like sports and bullshit romance. Sam, you like one thing. Animal Face
I
Johnsons.
like other things. That's not
I like
true.
other stuff.
I
Like
other
what?
Stuff.
Maybe little girls getting beat up.
Here we go. Here's Nick sipping on the haterade again.
I like everything except for bad stuff.
You like bad stuff. Are you
Like
kidding?
yaoi. I don't like yaoi. That's bad.
Dude, my mom used to say that shit. She would walk in, like, when I was on the computer, walk in while I'm doing homework, listening to, like, death metal, and she's like, I don't know how you can listen to that. I only listen to beautiful music. That's Nick right now. Fucking Nick. My mom is
Dude, that's
listening
what
to
I'm saying,
Vicente
dude.
Hernandez. Fucking mariachi shit. She's like, I only listen to beautiful music, okay? Cabrones? Whatever, mom. Shout out to my moms. Anyway, you should watch Ahiru No Sora. It's really cool. I like it. I'm going to continue watching for sure. I really like the art style is a little, it might be off-putting for some people because everyone looks like they got huge mouths. But that's like, you know, it's pretty,
It's the beauty
not
of
super
it.
close to the manga, but I like it. It's definitely a different style. The animation's actually super cool. Like when it slows down when he's doing like the steps and
dribbling,
fake outs and
yeah.
shit. Yeah. It's pretty badass. So yeah, dude, let's move on to the last show, Babylon.
AKA Law and Order. Special
Cue the
victims.
Cue the Law and
Babylon.
Order theme right here.
Oh, you know what, guys? I think it was
What?
actually 16 minutes, not 16 hours. Yeah.
I thought you were about to say like I thought we were gonna have to like cut or stop right here, like, but you just like, I thought you fucked something up or something.
It's like it's that gif of the Hangover guy with all the numbers floating in front of his face. That's
Yeah.
me right now.
Dude, that's fucking funny, dude.
It's like
So random.
It's like South Park where they're trying to find the serial killer and they go to the lab and they're like, "Wait a second, those are left hands on the wall, not right hands."
Yeah.
And he turns his hand around. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. God, that was fucking funny, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, so he
I
was
can't
only
believe-
there for like 15 minutes.
This is like, oh, it's 16 hours and 16 minutes. Dude,
no,
I'm
I'll
gonna-
probably
that's-
triple that though. Like he was shooting there for a couple hours, probably. He's
We'll
probably
leave that
taking
all
a
in
break,
there. That's so
scratching his
fucking
ass,
funny.
Yeah.
Scratching his
16
ass.
hours of shooting.
You know, he was in there just shooting baskets, scratching his ass, you know. Babylon, dude. Studio River.
Yeah, it's just called
Revo
Babylon,
Roots.
not the Babylon 5. Babylon.
Babylon 5.
Oh my god!
Studio
Imagine
Re-
if they had a sequel to this, like 5 sequels. I mean,
And then went to Babylon 5. It's trademark. They can't do it. They're gonna have to call it Babylon Cinco.
that's what I'm saying.
Studio Revo
River
Roots. They've only
Roots.
done.
They're new. They've
they've
done
only-
a couple of things.
They did this one thing called Deep Blue
FLCL
Song,
Alternative
and they helped on Alternative.
Studio Nut. Did that
Studio
one.
Nut. Along with
This is their
production ID
first
and Studio
like
Nut.
solo actual show that they did.
Yeah, because the other thing they did was like a one-up thing,
Yeah.
OVA thing.
And the director
Yeah.
did a bunch of stuff too. I wrote down what he did.
Oh, what else did the director do? It was like a
Oh God, I wrote it down and then I lost it.
Kiyotaka Suzuki.
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of a different director.
He did
He did
was the assistant
Psychopaths
director.
2.
He did
Well-
Psychopaths 2.
He was
That's
the
a black
assistant. He was the assistant director for Gatchaman Crowd's Insight.
Yeah.
The director for Alternative, FLC Alternative, and the director for Infinity Force.
Yokozuna Quartet.
Am I the only
assistant.
one who watched Infinity Force?
I believe so.
What even is that? Oh
All
God,
right,
that's like
moving
a
on.
Sentai thing. Gross.
Dude, it's fucking it's like all the Tatsunoko heroes crossover. Anyway.
Gross.
It's fine. See, haterade right there.
Dude,
Both of
unless
you,
it's a
haterade.
mindfuck, I don't want to watch it. Okay.
No, Nick is
That's
the only thing I
only
like is
haterator
mindfuck
right
and
now.
lollies.
Haterator. Look at Danny. Nick is the only haterator right now.
He's the haterator of the hour.
Haterator. That's a new
Water
anime
flavored
term.
Haterade.
Haterator.
Pornzo and haterator.
But anyway, we're talking about Babylon. The show is
So-
actually pretty good, dude.
Law and Order Special Victims.
Even though I
Babylon.
watched it at like 1.25 speed, it was still pretty good.
Here's a synopsis, real quick. In the newly formed Shiniki district of Tokyo, Zen Seizaki is a diligent public prosecutor at the Tokyo District Public Prosecutor's Office. Assigned to a case involving false advertisement, Zen, along with his assistant officer Atsuhiko Fumio, investigate Japan Superi, a pharmaceutical company that had provided fabricated clinical research on the company's new drug. And while investigating the file of Shin Inaba, an anesthesiologist connected to the crime, the case takes a dark turn when Zen finds a page stained with a mixture of blood, hair, and skin, along with the letter F scribbled all across the sheet. As he investigates further, the case goes beyond Zen's imagination and becomes vastly complex, challenging his sense of justice and his knowledge of the truth. Dude.
Digging deeper into the investigation, he begins to uncover a concealed plot behind the ongoing mayoral election and ties to many people of interest involved in the election.
And by election,
Yeah.
we mean the 16-year-old from the
The Prodigies.
Hurricane of
The pro-
corruption and deceit. And a mysterious
Prodigy.
woman associated with it all. There,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
the premise.
So
There's a
this
shot
show,
from the inside of the woman's mouth. I would just like to note that there's like
all right.
there's like a second there where the camera is inside of her mouth. That's
the
good
only take-
camera work right there.
That's
dude.
that's good cinematography. That's the only takeaway that Nick.
If you want
got
another
inside
example of
woman's
that, try watching Rugrats. Like in the first couple episodes, they had that.
mouth. All right.
That show was
Anyway,
a mindfuck right there. That show was great.
that show was actually
Well,
really good.
the first few seasons were great. Then the writers
that
left.
show got deep. That show got real deep. Anyway,
Lipshit
Babylon is the-
says you have to do
lip
this.
shits. Yeah.
Save it for the Rugrats podcast.
Save it for the
Yeah, save
Boomer
it for the-
podcast.
Save it for the Nickelodeon podcast.
No, it's the Boomer podcast. the boomers.
Mystery thriller.
We are
You know
not
what? I gotta
boomers.
tell you,
God damn it.
a lot of
Yes, we are,
anime
Danny.
that's-
We're boomers.
We are
No,
not.
we're not.
We're
We were born.
millennials.
we were born after the year. We were born before the year 2000. Therefore, we're boomers. That's how
God.
these things work.
Anyway, fucking. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you. Your girl's not like really big on mystery anime lately or thriller mysteries lately. In anime, I don't know why, but this one was pretty like. There was like a bunch of times where I was like, "Oh shit."
That's what I'm saying, dude. Because
That's
like,
what I'm
they
saying.
had. I've said that so many times. They had. There's like okay, fuck. What was I trying to say? The directing is interesting. It looks like they're trying a little too hard a couple of times, but you know it keeps me looking at it, if that makes sense.
Sure.
You know,
Let's
they have
go
like
with that.
the hand wiping across the screen into another scene. You know, the inside the mouth camera, the like weird angles occasionally. The concept of death being a new. What is it? Death is the new law, or the right to death. That was in the third episode. Semi-spoiler.
Pretty much legalizing suicide.
Yeah, but like that's not that interesting by itself. Like, there's got to be something bigger behind it, though. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
So,
what
yeah.
they're trying to figure
Where the
out.
hell did Sam go?
I'm right here. I'm listening.
Oh, you just went completely quiet. I thought you were going to keep talking. Keep talking. Interrupt me. Jesus. What am I, Bupkis? I'm talking to myself here.
Show sucks.
This show sucks.
I don't watch that show because that show sucks.
Look, it's like some kind of drug that this woman gives to people by like talking to them or some shit.
Yeah,
they
you see
commit
like a glimpse
suicide.
of it when she was getting interrogated.
And she's hot as fuck, but she's scary. She's on that Ara core vibe, dude.
She's on it. She's young. She's like
You thought you were safe,
borderline-
but you're actually an Ara distance. Love that meme.
She's like yandere. She's about to be yandere.
Kind of. I don't think she loves anybody, but yeah, she's basically just Ara.
Yeah. You know what? I also really like the art style. It's really mature looking, but it's also like really devious looking, like when it shows the woman. And like, I really like the animation too, and the cinematography, like Nick said earlier, is really good. Also,
I
This
can't
show
tell if
is
it's good or if
also
it's
on
bad.
Hulu.
I think it's creative. I think it's different. I like it.
I think some of it's good and some of it's like what? Mr. Krabs
one
dot gif.
So my big problem is the one thing I'm afraid of, and because it always have happened a couple times, is like this kind of anime bores me. Like there's a lot of explaining, a lot of walking around, like, oh, we better go to the next location to find clues and whatever. And if it
You
doesn't
know,
keep me in-
That's how
solve a
detectives
murder.
talk. We got to go to the next location to find clues.
if it doesn't like kind of keep me on the edge of my seat, then I don't,
Dude, you know what it
Like-
reminds me of? We need to Sam, have you ever seen The Wire? The live
No.
action TV show? There's a whole scene. It's like 5 full minutes of the two detectives just in a crime scene, and they're just saying they're not saying shit. They're saying fuck actually. They're like fuck, fucking fuck. They're like smoking cigars while they're doing it because they're mapping out the crime. It's great, dude.
What the fuck?
Just type in The Wire fuck.
All right.
I'll link it to you, okay?
Link it to me later.
But yeah, it's like kind of the detectives are kind of like that. Reminds me of that. I don't know. They're so like the mayor, the city is trying to become a like a bastion for like new laws and testing ground for like different like human activities.
Yeah, because
Right?
it's a new district. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a special district with special rules in Tokyo, and like so there's this whole behind the scenes cabal of like fat cat guys who are like, all right, we have this election, but we already know who's gonna win. Yeah, they make like the young guy win because he's got the most charisma, and like, but they're running it behind the scenes and all that. It's pretty cool. So we got to figure out why people are killing themselves. In episode 3, spoilers, it's like a really cool cliffhanger. I won't spoil exactly what happens, but like there's like the top of the main building. What's that tower called? There's like a skyscraper in the middle of the city. Anyway, yeah, there's a cool scene that takes place there. And a twist in the end of episode 1 also happens.
This might be the butt clencher.
Yeah, butt
Of the
clencher of the season.
We got to have that now. We got to have butt. Last time it was Promised Neverland. This one is.
This is also
Well, actually, that was-
the best opportunity to make Palpatine memes. I am the Senate.
I am Senate.
and I will make it legal.
Oh my god, dude!
I love democracy. Dude, I wrote all that down.
You did? God damn it, dude! Fucking Palpatine.
Prequel memes, man. Best Star Wars movies.
Are you guys gonna keep watching this one?
I'm gonna keep watching it. Yeah.
It's
I
questionable.
think I'm gonna keep watching it.
Danny has
I'm
50
a little-
episodes of basketball to watch. She doesn't have time.
That time. I don't know, man. This season is a little weird. I'm kind of like I probably gotta give it the 5 episode test, honestly, on some of these before I really go, okay, this is not really. But I'll tell you this, most of these I don't think I would even, except for like the dumb isekai one and probably, I don't know. But like,
Which isekai? There's like 10 isekais.
sorry, the Prodigies one.
Okay,
the High
there
School
you go.
Prodigies. Sorry, CHOYOYU, High School Prodigies. That one I'm not watching. That's dumb. But like, I would definitely. These are definitely the rest of the ones we talked about are definitely either I'm gonna watch them or I'm just gonna put them on hold to watch later.
It's not
Like,
like
Hold,
they're
aka
bad.
dropped.
AKA drop.
I feel like fall usually has like a lot of good ones.
Usually, but this
That's
season, this is
like,
the
very
lightest fall that I've
promising.
seen in a while.
Because a lot of it are sequels. So.
Yeah. So let's see. I think
Sequels and isekais. Freaking Summer was kind of weird too. I don't know. Summer there was a lot.
yeah, it had
Fire
the end
Force
of Demon Slayer. I think it had a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
And Vinland Saga and Dumbbells and Dr. Stone and Fire Force. Yeah. That one was crazy. This one I don't think is going to be as crazy, but then like the carryovers from
Well, again, we've only covered half of the ones we're gonna talk about.
right,
so-
there's still the second part of the second batch that we're going to do next week. So it's like, oh shit. And then next week we're going to talk about SAO.
Oh,
Oh.
dude, I like SAO, man. I know it has flaws. I don't give a shit. Asuna's hot.
Yeah, me too. I don't give a shit. Us hot. That's all that matters.
I just like
And
the the feel of it.
And Beastars and Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, we're not watching that one, are we? Fuck. I don't want to watch that one. Anything
Oh, you don't?
Anything with Sherlock or Nobunaga
Nobunaga.
or any of that shit, I fucking skipped that shit, man. So bad. Any of the yaoi BL stuff, I don't watch any of that either.
Then there's that other isekai that actually looks kind of cool, or seems really cute. The Watashi Noryoku, also by Project Number 9. But yeah,
Love potion number 9.
There's gonna be a bunch. There's gonna be a couple that we probably pick up later that we don't necessarily review on this. Kind of like we did that one time, I think, with like Magical Girl Sight. We didn't talk about it till the end.
yeah. There's even some sequels going to be like High Score Girl 2. We're probably not going to talk about, but I'm going to definitely watch.
Well,
that.
like some of the Netflix stuff is tricky because High Score Girl's on Netflix, right? So it doesn't come out till later.
That's true.
Same for
That's true.
I think Beastars is on Netflix.
Yeah, there's a rumor going around that Beastars is going to be on Netflix.
Yeah. So we'll still give the initial impressions. We're gonna fly to Japan and watch it. That's what we're gonna do. So clearly,
We're going to fly to
we're not
Japan,
gonna
stay at a
pirate it or
hotel,
anything.
just watch it on their TV, the hotel TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Blade of the Immortal is supposed to be good. But yeah, dude. So as far as the ones we talked about today, I'm gonna keep watching Babylon and the sequels. Honestly, I might drop Food Wars. Should I drop Food Wars near the end just for the lulls? No, I'll probably finish it. I'm already this far.
Why you got to be like that?
I'll just watch it on 1.25 speed. GG. All right.
Just watch on 1.25 speed.
16 minutes
you
per
could just-
episode.
You could just hang on to it, and then, it goes by real fast. To be honest.
Yeah, no,
Food
it'll be
Wars,
fine. I'll keep watching that. Okay, look, Babylon, My Hero, Food Wars. I'll probably watch No Guns Life, a little more of that. And I don't know, I might drop the rest. We'll see.
I'm definitely doing My Hero, Food Wars, No Guns Life, Ahiru No Sora, Kemono Michi, and probably Babylon. And then plus whatever next batch and then the carryovers. Maybe. I don't know. I might have to poop. We'll see. Danny, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking Hiryu no Soma, the bench show.
ORESUKI.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give that one a few more episodes too, actually.
Food Wars, definitely. The wrestling isekai is questionable. No Guns, I might give that a couple more episodes, see how I feel about it.
All right.
High School Prodigy, I kind of like, to be quite honest.
God.
Lol.
It's funny. I'm sorry. I just laugh at how obnoxious
Oh,
it
that's
is.
fine. It's a
and-
guilty pleasure.
Yeah. So
You can give us the final say at the end.
Yeah,
if you
I'm
finish
definitely
it.
gonna keep on watching that. Babylon is also another question mark for me. Like, I like it. It's very, eerie and suspicious, and it's a butt clencher. But it's, I don't know. The
The
first
main
episode
character
definitely
doesn't have enough character to him.
I don't know, he's really uptight about a lot of things,
Yeah.
and it kind of pisses me off. So
Oh, I think it was written by the same person who did Kato the Right Answer. That's what it reminds me of.
Oh.
Yeah. But I mean, it is definitely the first episode definitely
Or
caught
directed.
me. But
There's some staff related to that.
As soon as I started watching it, like the second episode and the third episode, I was really not into it as much as I thought I was gonna be.
Sure.
So
Let's say our favorite OP and EDs for this batch. I'll go first. My favorite OP so far is the Ahiru No Sora, Happy Go Ducky by the Pillows.
yes.
Really cool. I mean, the Pillows just can't go wrong. And then I really like the ending to Kemono Michi Rise Up, which is called Angadot or Angadot by Momosu. It's just like a really kind of like catchy, cute song, like light rock song. And the whole entire time, it's just the puppy walking the whole time. Like
It is cute.
the little puppy, yeah. All right, Danny, you go next.
My OP is from ORESUKI, called Pa Pa Pa.
Oh, that was a fun one. I almost picked that one.
Yeah, I enjoy it. How it's animated is pretty funny, and all of a sudden the bench just pops up. So that's just my favorite part out
Bench
of everything. And my ED is Emblem from NaNoWriMo for Food Wars.
Yeah, that was a cool one.
Yeah, I purposely didn't pick the sequels.
I didn't want to, but
Everything
Nick
else
is trying to be
sucked, am I
fair.
right?
honestly, I mean, well,
Damn.
no, like, I really like the song itself.
Yeah, that's fine.
Really.
Because, yeah, Food Wars and My Hero always have good OPs and EDs, or at least pretty good.
Yeah, this Food Wars OP is probably my favorite song-wise so far. But yeah.
So as far as
What-
mine, I picked the No Guns Life Motor City OP
That one's
by
a good
Kenichi Asai. Has the
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I don't know what style of music, but it's not the same like J-pop shit that you always hear, so it's nice.
Yeah,
little
it's
bit
kind of like
different.
that, yeah.
Some kind of
kinda
rock.
older rock. Yeah.
When in doubt, just say rock.
Yeah, because Nick doesn't know genres.
yeah.
That's right.
It's music.
It's music.
It's music.
And then the ED, I put the Babylon ED. There's two of them actually. One of them starts later, but the one we heard is called "Live and Let Die" featuring Uliko, which is it's just kind of energizing. You know, it gets you. It's a good thriller ED because it gets you going. You're like, oh, gotta watch next.
Oh yeah, that one is pretty good.
Gotta poop.
It's nice and loud.
Yeah, that was a cool song. I like that song. I clicked it when you were putting it on there. Freaking, all right. That's our first batch. Next week is our second batch. Let us know what you guys are watching, okay? Let us know what you like. I know a couple people have said some stuff. I haven't talked too much about seasonal yet in the Discord, but after we do our first impressions, I will definitely be talking about them for sure. So let me know what you guys like. And that being said, I've been Sam, Danny, no Nick November, and this has been the Anime Summit Podcast.